Hi Beauty Fam, today I'm unboxing and sharing with you all the products I got from the Sephora 2021 Fall VIB Rouge sale. A lot of skincare and hair care and a little bit of makeup. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Hi, welcome to Mickey Car Beauty. I'm Mickey, and on my channel I like to review and talk about luxury skincare and beauty. And so if that's something that you're interested, then keep watching. Today we are going to look at my recent 2021 fall Sephora haul. If I know that you're interested to see what I ended up hauling, then this might be a video for you, and I'll try to divide them up between skincare and beauty. I will say that most of this haul, this fall, I ended up getting a lot of skincare and tools versus a lot of beauty products. 4 purchases and then 2 or 3 online purchases. Only one has not arrived yet. And what I think is funny is that when you are in the checkout and when you're on the online checkout cart, they do let you know which products will be on the ground transportation or on ground shipping, which may take longer. So I purposefully had 2 different transactions and purchased the products that were ground transportation because it's usually aerosol or perfume. And I purchased those separately with a caveat knowing like it's ground, it's probably going to take longer. Well, the funny thing is actually the ground transportation products got here faster than the other order. So I'm perplexed of how that happens. I think I made the order like on a Friday, and then the ground transportation products got here on a Tuesday and Wednesday. And then the regular order did not come until last Wednesday, which is well over, I'm gonna say 2.5, 3 weeks. So I'm not sure what is going on. I don't live probably near a distribution center. Let's start with skincare. And I ended up getting actually 2 of these because this is one of my holy grail products. And this is the Caudalie, the Vino Perfect Serum, Radiant Serum Complexion Correcting Serum. And I've been using this probably close to 3 years already. And so my face, for reference, has rosacea and a very sensitive skin. And I've been told by my dermatologists and other people and skincare practitioners not to ever use vitamin C or retinol on my face just because it's so sensitive. So I would love the effects of vitamin C, of what it does for the face for texturizing and smoothing and radiance, but I can't use that. So what works for me is actually this Caudalie Vino Perfect Serum. And it also works on making your skin radiant. It's not a smoothing, it doesn't smooth out texture, but it just kind of creates this really glow within. I use this almost every night, and it also helps with dark spots and hyperpigmentation. So for the sale, they ended up having not only the sale, but they had this kind of like gift set. So regular retail, this is usually $79, but at Sephora, they had actually this kit, these 3 things of the Vino Perfect Serum, the concentrated brightening essence, and then this night cream, all for $79 plus the discount. I ended up getting 2 of these as well. So this is the Skinfix Eczema Hand Repair Cream. And I love this. So since I've always had eczema on my hand, but with COVID and the pandemic, definitely diligently washing my hands, as we should all be washing our hands always. And so my eczema on my hands has actually gotten worse because I've been washing so diligently. So you can see I have eczema here. Sometimes I have patches here. Excuse my nails, I'm just starting to redo them. So I definitely have spots of eczema on my hand, and that has to do with the strength of the soap that I'm using, and it'll just kind of make the patches inflame so that it doesn't ever have time to heal. So I've been looking for a really great hand cream, and this has been so wonderful. My hands actually were worse before, but with this product, it's actually gotten better. I ended up picking up the Skinfix Barrier Cream. So it reads as a Skinfix Barrier Triple Lipid Peptide Cream. Helps restore lipids, clinically proven to increase softness and radiance for healthy, nourished skin. Nourishing, rich hydrator, non-comedogenic, tested and recommended by unbiased dermatologists, vegan and cruelty-free. It says that it's 3% triple lipid complex. This patented lipid multiplier helps to support skin from within by replenishing barrier lipids. The bioidentical lipids help to support barrier function to plump, firm, and improve elasticity. So I ended up, oh, it targets dehydration, dryness, normal to dry and sensitive skin. You know, I had such a great experience with this, and it's really more of a clean beauty brand. And it also, look, it actually has a Best of Beauty Allure award. And so I actually, for my daytime cream, I've been using the Sisley anti-aging, and I think it works really well. However, that is a really pricey, super pricey face cream. And I'm trying to see if I can, not necessarily dupe that product, because I don't think it's dupable. I mean, I'd be amazed if I could find something that's anti-aging to that level, that's good quality. But I just wanted to see if I could mix up a daytime cream, just like in between, so I don't use up that Sisley cream so fast, just because I'm not in any hurry to pay the Sisley prices. So I've seen a lot of reviews of this. When I was seeing dermatologists and estheticians about my skin, they were saying because of my rosacea that the skin barrier has been really compromised. And so what I have to do is slowly not only protect it with SPF and not scrubbing and spicy food and all those allergens, yada, 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 but also stop the inflammation, but then also to help nourish and build up the lipid layer here. And so I've worked over a year on doing that, both of those things. And so I'm really interested, since it has lipids in it, if that's going to help and just kind of balance out this really expensive Sisley anti-aging cream that I just don't want to use every day, because anyway, I'm just looking for something to like in between. So the way this mechanism works is you squeeze that, and that amount is supposed to be good for one application. So I'm going to scoop that up. It's definitely fragrance free. And then I'm going to do this just to see how it goes on the hand. Absorbs. So definitely no fragrance. It's not a heavy cream. I would say it's pretty light, but not too light. And it definitely absorbs into the skin. So that's nice. Definitely feels, let's ignore this, is from previous makeup I can't get off my hand. So I'll try that for a while and let you know how that pans out. But I'm really excited to try that because I've had such good success with this product, at least for hand creams. And Skinfix is the brand, and Skinfix Eczema Hand Cream and Skinfix Barrier Plus. I ended up picking up this Laneige set, $21, but then it plus the discount. And it's the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in the flavor or the color or the smell peach. And then this berry glowy balm. So I use this at night. I have a small sample jar that has been lasting a long time, but it's almost out. So I'm excited to try continue using this, but a different smell. And then balm, I always need that just like any time of the day, just to keep my lips hydrated. I usually use lip oil, so I'm excited to try this Laneige. Oh, it's a screw top. Okay, I was trying to like flip this lighter part up here, but it's actually a tube. And then that's the mechanism here. And you can see it coming through. And it's this color of watermelon. And this is the one that I need as a replacement of my next to my bedstand. I'm just seeing if there's too strong of a smell. No. So I used to use Dr. Hauschka's lip balm, and it's great, but it's really expensive. I think it's like $25 and $25 to $35. I just didn't want to pay that price anymore. And this is fine. Actually, it does a little even better than Dr. Hauschka. So I'm really a fan of the Laneige. I've been using Bumble and Bumble, the Invisible Oil line for, I want to say close to over 5 years. And I really do think this is why my hair has stayed so healthy all these years. I'm going to thank my mom and dad for really healthy hair, but I also very rarely do I blow dry my hair. And during the pandemic, I actually stopped dyeing it. So it's the healthiest it's ever been in my entire life, because it's just, I stopped dyeing it, and all the color that I had in treatment has grown out in the 2 years since we've been in pandemic mode. And so along with treating my hair really well, I really think that Bumble and Bumble, this Invisible Oil shampoo and the conditioner has really kept my hair healthy. So this invisible oil shampoo is free of sulfate cleaners, right? So it's a little bit cleaner in terms of not having bad things in it. It has 6 feather light oils to help soften, silken, tame, defrizz, detangle, and protect. And it's really made for dry hair, which I think is so interesting because I don't think my hair is dry. It's pretty healthy. And in fact, by probably day 2 and definitely at the end of day 2 and definitely day 3, what gets oily are my roots. And that's always been the case, but my hair has never been dry. If anything, what will get dry will be the ends. And so I just love this in that it doesn't ever feel super oily and it keeps my hair hydrated. For this, I never put this, for the conditioner, I never put this on my scalp because if I do that, it'll get super oily quickly. And so I just end up putting this at the ends of my hair, and that's it. So been using this for years, highly recommend that. And then recently I've been wanting to change up and just to experiment to see if a different hair product would be better or cheaper. Obviously I didn't go down in terms of price for this product because I've been using Oribe, and I wanted to see if there was anything better than the Bumble and Bumble in making my hair shiny. So today I washed my hair today and it's pretty shiny. So what I noticed, at least with this product versus this product, is that my hair gets really silky and really shiny, even more than this. Does it make a difference in terms of, do I think this is a better product than this? I don't think so. I think if you want to be indulgent, Oribe is a wonderful product to try out. People really love it. I think if you have more challenging hair, you might want to try either Bumble and Bumble Invisible Oil or Oribe, and depending on what kind of challenges you have with your hair. So it's still the same. So Bumble and Bumble is 8.5 fluid ounces, and so is the Oribe. And I can't remember, I can put the pricing below of the difference, but this is definitely cheaper than this. And that's why I ended up getting both of these on sale because I know them always using this. And then my family is using this too as well. So it's not just me in the house, but this isn't my shampoo. This is pretty expensive. I think it's doing a really good job of washing my hair. I don't want to use it all the time. I think it's a little bit too rich for my hair, and rich in price, and then also rich in products. Like I think it makes my hair even silkier looking than the Bumble and Bumble, but I think it's a little bit too rich for my hair. I don't know how to describe it other than my hair does feel a little bit more, my scalp gets irritated just a smidge more because I think there's some proteins in there to keep my hair really hydrated and healthy. But the thing with, at least with me, if there's too much protein in hair products, I end up getting a flaky scalp. And I don't get a flaky scalp with this. So I really like this product, the Oribe. I'm still trying to figure out if it's still good long term, if that makes sense. So this is bottle 2. I'm still like I'm halfway through this bottle in my shower, but I wanted to pick these up on sale just because these are spendy. If you really like soapy shampoo, this is the better one. I find when I use the Oribe that it doesn't have as much sud. So I have to be careful not to overly shampoo because I keep waiting for suds to happen, and it's just not going to happen. And this is what the bottle looks like. It's the same amount. It's just a different packaging, right? So it's got this really sleek black look. It has this logo here. I have no idea what this is. I'm a big Marvel fan, and it looks like Hydra to me. Like, can you see that? It looks like an octopus, and I just keep thinking Hydra, the bad guys in Marvel. Or maybe it's a tree. Oh, it's hair. I think it's hair. I think it's a woman's hair. Okay, it was not clear to me. Let me know if you know what it is. And then I ended up picking up this Oribe clarifying shampoo. So I was talking about how my scalp and my roots tend to get really oily by the second and definitely third day. And I've been looking for really good products for scalp treatment. So just kind of trying that out. So I had read this is a really good product, the Oribe, the Cleanse Clarifying Shampoo, and I'll take it out so we can look at it. Okay, so it's got that logo again that I can't figure out. It's got to be hair. What else would it be? So it comes out. I don't want to use it. I think it's maybe it'll come out like foam. Okay, massage foam. Massage foam into hair and scalp. Indulge, rinse. Repeat if needed for ultra clean hair. Go deep, purifying hair and scalp without stripping their essence. Volcanic ash powers this detoxifying mousse, which polishes away dirt, oil, and product buildup. Hair is restored with a new inner glow. Yep, so maybe this is like volcanic ash. You see that? I think it's kind of cool. I like the packaging. They pay attention. It's all the details too. I love it. So even though I can't figure out if this is hair or Hydra. Hair or Hydra. So I'm going to try this out. There's like 2 or the 3 products that I'm using for hair and scalp clarifying. And one is like more cost effective, Brigio, and the other is, I can't remember the product. You leave it in for a while, and then there's this, which is kind of spendy, so we'll figure that out if that's actually worth the money I'm paying for it. Getting a large Bumble and Bumble dry spun texturing spray. I use this like after I style my hair, so before and after, it helps hold my curl, and I kind of spray my hair with this before I curl my hair, and then after the curl I shoot it with this, and it just keeps my the curl a little bit longer, but it's also volumizing. So I like to use this. Creates instant volume and holds airy texture all day. So it kind of texturizes your hair, and I need that for my hair because it's so straight and silky that if I'm trying to style it, it just slips and nothing holds. So this adds up. I kind of think of this as like my day 2, day 3 hair, when your hair is a little bit dirtier and oilier, that when I style my hair, that it just sticks a little bit more because there's something to grab. So that's basically how I use it. Is if I'm on day 1, if I need some grip, I will put this in my hair. I'm picking up a Tweezerman tweezer, and I have been using my tweezers, Tweezermans, for a very long time. And I have not gone to anyone to maintain or pluck or shape my eyebrows in the 2 years since the pandemic happened. So I've been really shaping and trimming my eyebrows myself. And so I have a total of 2.5 Tweezermans in the house. I have a small travel one that is like so impossible to use. It's so difficult on my hands. One got confiscated as a tool to fix our household things, so I no longer use that. After I found out someone in our house was using it to pick things out of the dishwasher spigots. So yeah, I don't use that for my face anymore. It is relegated as a household tool. So this is the one I've been using. I think I've had this over 10 years. And the cool thing about Tweezerman is that I think it's lifetime sharpening. So I think you have to, I can't remember, like you notify them and they send you a package, or I don't know if it's any different now. This is based in Germany. Slant tweezers, premium quality, precision tips, easily grab every hair every time, stainless steel. I love these. I've been just telling you about it. Like, obviously I've had like two and a half of these in the house. And so I'm thinking of sending this one in for sharpening. And I don't want to be without a tweezer, obviously, because I've been doing it myself. And I have to tweeze my eyebrows at least once every 2 days, sometimes every day. But I can go 2 days without tweezing my eyebrows, but then it'll start to get some Frida Kahlo action here. So I'm going to send this in to get sharpened. And so it takes a while. Last time I did that, it took maybe 2-3 weeks, and I didn't want to be without. So I went ahead and used the sale to buy a new one, and it had a cute color. It was like this rose gold. Oh, it's so cute. It's like this rose gold. Yes, and I'd recommend not getting the color because it just, you see the Tweezerman logo has worn off and it starts to wear the color. You can see that. So this doesn't have any color. It's just part of the production. It's Tweezerman is embossed on there. I would definitely recommend just getting the one. It's just, I think they came in black, maybe a matte black, silver, and a rose gold. I would recommend just getting the solid color and don't mess around with the colors because it wears off. Well, we're segueing into makeup. So I ended up getting the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And I was asking a beauty friend, you know who you are, if what would be a good dupe or a similar dupe to the Sisley Double Tenseur Primer. And I love that primer, and it is so expensive. And I can't see how much is left in the bottle. I've tried. It's like a thick plastic. And what I'm afraid of is that, I mean, I use this almost every day. I love it because it is used as a primer, but it's like skincare. And this is the only primer that I've found that doesn't have my skin react. And it does a beautiful job. And today I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it with the Lisa Eldridge foundation. And just like every time I use this, it just makes every foundation go on just that much more beautiful. So I got a mini of this because I just didn't want to commit to the big one in case it doesn't work out. Hemp-derived cannabis extract hydrates for blissed out skin. That's funny. Like blissed out skin as if it's going to be high. It's not. It's just cannabis extract. Grip It, a shot of blue agave grips makeup for all day hold. Dose up aloe water, sweet cherry hyaluronic acid. Nice. B vitamins boost skin for a healthier looking base. Oil-free, silicone-free, color formula works across all skin tones and types. Pump 1 to 2 shots of primer on the back of your hand. Blend a thin layer onto clean skin before makeup application. Allow formula 1 minute to fully absorb to activate grip for all day hold. Made in Italy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I don't want to try my Sisley primer because that stuff is gold to me. I just want to pump this and see what it's like. Oh, that's a lot. That'd be more than enough. So one pump would be enough for me. It does have a slight smell. Aloe. It smells a little bit like alcohol, but I don't think there's any alcohol in here. It does feel a little bit tackier than Sisley, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think that the tackiness of the Sisley is what makes it work. But I just know that, I mean, I'm going to be hopeful that maybe I can find a cheaper dupe that's close to it, but I know nothing's going to replace this. This is just one of my holy grail products. I ended up getting the Kosas concealer, super creamy and brightening concealer, and I got the color 6.2, N is in neutral, medium with neutral peach undertones. Now my holy grail concealers off the bat are Pat McGrath and Sisley. So LM14 and Sisley number 4 are my holy grails, and the reason I love them is that they do have a slight peach undertone, which address my under eye darkness. So that's LM14. I have it in LM11 as well, just when I want brightening, and also as we head into the winter months. So here's LM11. Here is the Sisley concealer in 4. Oh my god, I just got it in my hair. Oh, lordy, 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 lordy. Okay. All right, removed. Okay, so LM14 Pat McGrath, LM11 Sisley number 4. So you can see this 11 has like this really nice peachy undertone, but it's too light. When I lose my tan, it'll be really great in end of December, beginning of January. But that peachiness addresses really wonderfully my dark undertones. So I usually use that correcting Becca Cosmetics under eye cream in medium deep, but there are some days where I don't have to use it because it just what's going on that morning, and I just use that, and because there's some peach in it, it corrects that darkness. Whereas if I use the one that's exactly my skin tone, it doesn't correct the darkness. So I definitely have to use it for that. This is a bit too light, but Sisley has a horrible like range. They default to people with pink and light tone undertones. But I make it work because it's such a great, I mean, it actually does. There's a little bit of pink in there. So compared to my skin tone, I'm getting washed out with so this is closer to my face. I'm getting washed out with the studio lighting. It always throws me off of like using studio lighting. Okay. So this is the packaging. So you can see right off the bat, it's definitely less yellow in undertone and more peach, which is not necessarily a bad thing. These are glass cases from Pat McGrath. This is a plastic tube, but I don't really mind about that. It does have a smell. It just smells like chemical, but it could be tolerable. So this is 6.2 N is a neutral. Okay, so it lands somewhere between here and here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so I'm excited to try that. What I like about this is that with my aging eyelids, this is made for a certain demographic, right? Like this is for, I think, women who are aging and definitely have wrinkles. That's why I love it. And also, it's also skincare. And this Pat McGrath, I don't need to like convince y'all. If you watch YouTube videos, this is like a holy grail for a lot of us. Just, this is magical. When I'm really having a rough morning, anything or it looks like I had a rough morning, this is what I use. And I ain't messing around with these. So I'm curious to see if this Kosas is going to be like a cheaper, cost-effective dupe to the Pat McGrath and Sisley. Yeah, it'll be hard because I would say this is like my favorite concealer, and then Sisley, and that might be it. For no makeup would be Chantecaille, but I don't love it enough to repurchase it, just because I think for what it is, it's really expensive. I also got the Makeup by Mario Master Hold Brow Gel. What I'm interested in is that that new trend where your eyebrows stay up and are like a little bit bushy and separated. So it's pretty thin and it's clear. It definitely smells like something. 6-month shelf life, made in the USA. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and try this, just because I'm curious. Okay, I see. There's like a short spoolie and a long side spoolie. Do you see that? Here, I'm going to bring this. So the short side is up and the long side's down. So let's use the long side. Oh, oh yeah, that's it's pretty bushy. You see that? Okay. I feel like it's spiky gel. It's like pomade for my eyebrows. Yeah, it's cute. I'm going to use the short side to see if there's any difference. Oh, it just spikes it up more. Okay. I would need the short side because I have that thick, heavy Asian hair. And it's not that it's unruly, but it's, you know, because I have thick hair, it's just, I look more awake. I think it's funny. Okay, we'll try it. It's kind of making fun of myself. What do you think? Do you like this trend where it's like a little bit bushy? I kind of like it. We'll try it. I like it if like it's not flaking. So I can see some residual stuff on there. Okay, so just mental note not to use too much product because then it's like gel. If you put too much gel, you can actually see the whiteness of the clear. If that makes sense. It stops being clear. You can see like the product. In terms of makeup, I really didn't buy a lot of makeup from the Sephora sale. I had bought some stuff earlier. So I ended up picking up the Huda Wild Jaguar 9-pan palette. I have been wanting this for a while. My first Huda palette was the Desert Dusk palette, which I love. The quality I hate. I hate the formula. But in terms of the color curation of Huda Beauty, I love it. I think it's because Huda is similar skin tone and that she's, I think, a woman of Middle Eastern descent. She has an olive undertone. So she's obviously going to curate colors close to her cultural base and her knowledge and her skin tone. So for me, we're very similar in skin tone. And I just love that palette. The color, I have not found anything to dupe Desert Dusk. I think it's a fabulous palette, but the formula of the eyeshadows is pretty, and I know that some of you do this, like some of you just like will get the palette because the color is so great and the quality might not be so great. So that was my palette. It's like the person that you date that's not good for you, or it's just okay, but they're cute. Okay, so this is the Jaguar palette. I'm not a fan of the plastic wasteful, but it is what it is. And I think it's got like some shift in here. To see that, I think it's a print of a Jaguar. Good for 2 years, 24-month shelf life. And here is the pan. 9 pan. So love it. So I think I love glam grungy colors. So I'm really excited to try this. And I'm going to probably play with it tomorrow because I'm super excited. I'm more excited to play with that Huda palette than the Celestial Odyssey, which has been sitting there for a while. So I really want to play with this by itself and then marry these two together and like them to have a baby. I think these two 9 pans would go so well together. And in fact, I just can't handle it. I need to like swatch some of this. So I think there's a green and then there's a blue. Yes, there's a green and blue, and I just want to swatch those compared to those are pretty creamy. The green shift and the blue shift. This is the green, and here's that's the blue, and this is the green. The green and blue in the NARS palette. Wiping off my fingers. Blue and green. Definitely buttery, but much more buttery texture. And here's the blue for the NARS. And here's the green for the NARS. It's definitely more vibrant for the Climax NARS palette. But I mean, look at those. Those will all work together. It's so pretty. I'm just really excited to use these two palettes together. I love this palette. I don't know if this is back in stocks. So if you have not gotten this, do not sleep on this. This is a limited edition palette. And I'm going to do an end of the year rankings, and this is going to be up pretty high on there. This is the last product I ended up getting, and hopefully my goddaughter is not watching this. This is going to be in one of her presents for this year. It's Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty line, and it's the 4-piece mini set. And I just think this is a really good stocking stuffer or gift for a young person, younger than me, meaning she's a teenager. So it comes with a dewy liquid blush, a luminizer, matte lip cream, and a volumizing mascara. So I think, you know, my goddaughter is starting to get into makeup, and also Selena Gomez is like her demographic, like a young person that's like, you know, that teenage girls look up to. So really like Selena Gomez. I really like what she talks about, being vulnerable and just being honest with her feelings. I just love that. And so and her makeup is supposed to be pretty good. So I'm gonna give that to my goddaughter, and that's it for my Sephora haul. Folks, that's it for my Sephora haul. Let me know what you ended up picking up below, if you want. And then if you have any questions on any of the products, let me know, or opinions of like, ooh, I wish, she's like, you know, if you've tried any of these products and it didn't work for you, I'm kind of curious too. But if you've tried any of these products and they have worked for you, also chime in below. So that's it. And if you liked the content today, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, commenting below, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the notification bell. And it really helps out my channel when you comment and like as well to reach my YouTube goals. So I really appreciate the time you've taken to hang out here with me and watch. I have videos that I have by Luxury Skincare and Beauty if you want to check those out. And then, as always, please take good care of yourself, others, and always be you. And until the next video, take care. Bye.